is sold on the institution of making mistakes. We never realize it, but we make more mistakes than we can account for. Students while doing homework make mistakes all the time, and they literally pay for it by going out to buy whiteout. Companies such as Big make millions of dollars by prying on those individuals who want to hide their mistakes as they see it as an eyesore. As whiteout comes in many different variations, the company provides people with many different options to fix those errors. Liquid whiteout is shaped according to the user and the size of the mistake as the amount of whiteout is never constant. Tape whiteout can never be used in a straight line as it doesn't completely cover the mistake. So, despite all the trouble and costs that whiteout takes, why do people still use it? Instead of trying to hide our mistakes, individuals should allow their mistakes to be shown as we use them to help mold ourselves into an ideal state where one can see those errors and learn from them. Have you ever heard of whiteout in terms of weather? As you can see to my right in the picture, snow completely covers everything, making it look like a blank canvas. Like humans, we are the ground that the snow covers because the snow prevents us from seeing anything else. It is the inability to see what is right in front of us because most of the time, our egos are in the way. However, it is our inability to want the need to achieve a state of self-actualization according to Abraham Maslow's hierarchy of needs. As you can see at the very top, it's a work in progress. And with that progress comes with realizing our mistakes. As human beings, we all want to achieve a state of perfection no matter what we do. We work striving towards our ideal selves. We hate being criticized, especially if we know they're right. I absolutely hate it when someone points out something I did wrong when I'm about to fix it myself. When we make errors, we attempt to hide it as we rely on the things around us to help cover them up and refusing to admit them until we are caught in the middle of it. In his article, Why We Make Mistakes from Psychology Today, Jeremy Sherman, PhD and evolutionary epidemiologist, states that we learn by trial and error. We learn more from our failures than successes as we learn to adjust to find the right way to do it. Sherman states that in comparisons to movies, we cannot control our fate because it is not an algorithm. Rather than remembering our successes, we often recall our failures as we replay the situations in our mind and regret the things we didn't do. There's no point asking if only. It's like asking to go back in time, which can never be done. From there, we need to move forward as we reassess, adjust, and again take on the new challenge. Unlike philosophers of the past such as Socrates, Sherman states that we shouldn't be ashamed of our mistakes and we should go easy on ourselves because we are all imperfect. We are all biologically predisposed to make mistakes. That's why our eyes create a blind spot in a certain area. Drivers know not to drive right behind a big truck because, quite frankly, we don't want to get in a car accident. And like in the picture of the truck, it has 4 blind spots, increasing the possibility of an accident. Even though we can do nothing about the areas that we cannot see, we can change the result. According to the article, Personal Responsibility 102, the importance of owning up to your mistakes and how to do it, we must own to our mistakes, allowing to strengthen relationships, increasing our problem-solving skills, and better preparing ourselves for other situations. Stephen Maribaldi, a motivational speaker, states that we all make mistakes, have struggles, and even regret things in our past. But you are not your mistakes. You are not your struggles, and you are now here with the power to shape your day and your future. We cannot be blind to our mistakes because there is no other way to improve. Societies often like to make mistakes larger than life as we build institutions upon the space. For example, magazine sales often feature stories about mistakes made by celebrities such as improper behavior or wrongful actions. Aisha Washington, who plays Preston Berg in the show Grey's Anatomy, left the show on the basis for his mistake of making inappropriate remarks. Even though it is good to realize our mistakes, I personally continue to sometimes still use whiteout as I hate crossing stuff out on my paper. It makes it look ugly. But I constantly have to write it in pen while doing my homework. I really don't notice it anymore. I have become okay with my paper having marks all over it just as life has come to be.